you brought up my situation, right? Mm-hmm. And 50 women that Myra mentioned, right? Could you imagine if I married that woman? Could you imagine if I actually made her a serious woman in my life? Mm-hmm. Could you imagine if I actually put her in my life long term?
Can I ask you a kind of pointed question? And I'm not asking this as like a as a gotcha or like as an insult or anything. But given your experience, how did you land yourself in that situation?
Great question. Great question. The answer is simple. Sleeping with a lot of women increases the chances of getting girls pregnant, increases the chances of drama, increases the chances of having babies out of wedlock. I mean, this is common sense. It's simple math. And that's exactly what happened to Fresh. Fresh and Myron believe in the red pill ideology, which says that in order for a man to understand female nature, he must sleep with 50 women. As a result, Fresh, who claims to have slept with 1,000 women, got Daisy Chen pregnant. And when she asked him to step up, he told her to get an abortion. This is not the first time this happened to him. Apparently, he's got a bit of a reputation of telling girls to get abortions after getting them pregnant. Anyone with half a brain knows that sleeping around only leads to drama, pregnancies, and babies out of wedlock. That was a great question from Zuby because it literally exposed their ideology to be a lie.
In that situation, I was in control. Even though, like, it seems I wasn't, it's because how she did it, how she, like, recorded my conversations and put it out there. It was a gotcha moment in that sense, but it was all under my guise because, like, again, I'm having fun. She's just accompanying me on my fun stuff, and it's not like I'm like wifing her. It's just like talking. I'm like having fun with it. I'm not really like taking her that serious. So in that sense, it's like, okay, I'm having fun here. I understand what it is. I'm not delusional.
But why invite a woman like that into your life in any way, shape, or form?
Bro, I love whores, man.
Another great question. And another messed up answer, but at least he was honest. There you go. At least he admitted it. I give him that. He said, I love whores. And that's really what it comes down to. Immoral, weak, lustful men. That's all it comes down to. They try to dress up the red pill ideology, not praxeology, as some intellectual, virtuous philosophy for men, when in reality, it's just an excuse for morally degenerate men to feel good about promiscuity and female hatred. The reason why he got involved with that woman, knowing that she was no good, it wasn't because he lacked knowledge. It was because he loves whores. And he's just said it. He loves whores. That's it. That's all it comes down to.
What does that mean?
People forget, bro. No, hold on. Okay. People forget, right, that I am not Myron. I understand what I like. I know what I want to get into, right? So yes, am I playing a dangerous game of messing with? Sometimes yes.
Well, why?
Because it's fun. No, hold on. You have to understand something, Zuby.
Okay.
Dealing with boring girls, to me, bro, it's kind of like...
Killing a baby is fun. That's what basically he's saying.
How to explain this? I've had so many...
Did you say boring girls?
Yes, boring girls.
Okay.
Okay. So the argument is, who would you wife? A regular girl that's going to be conservative, stay home with kids, and have fun, or from the streets? Obviously going to say conservative, chill girl that doesn't get around. Obviously, right? Which, I agree. That's what I would want. But right now where I'm at, bro, I just want to have fun. Because obviously speaking, I was married before.
Because they're boring. That's his justification. They're boring. A good conservative woman is boring. Why would you associate a good conservative woman with boring?
I had good girls in my life. I just don't want that right now.
Don't you think you sound kind of like some of those young women on your podcast?
No, hold on.
Okay.
He does. He sounds exactly the same as them. Zuby's just having too much fun now with this guy at this point. I'm jealous. And the answer to Zuby's question is yes, he does. Yes, he does. Did you hear what he just said? A good traditional girl is boring, but a bad feminist whore is fun. He sounds exactly like those girls on his show that they love to ridicule and insult. According to him, he just wants to have fun. How does this guy give men advice? I will never know. He calls increasing the chances of getting girls pregnant, having babies out of wedlock, having abortions, fun. That's what he calls fun. And that's the guy giving men advice? Give me a break. You guys are the degenerates for listening to Fresh and Fit in the first place. So I can't even just put all the blame on him.
But here's the big difference, right?
Okay.
I am doing it on my terms, and I understand the ramifications of all this happening. So yes, I did mess up 100% by even dealing with a woman in the first place.
Yeah.
Granted, though, like in the same instance, in the same breath, you ask me the question, how could this happen to you if you're so versed on women? And my thing is like, you're right. This one time here where like I didn't see it coming for going to this extent to try to expose or something, expose whatever. I didn't see it happening. I completely was caught by that. But remember, I was only with her for like 15 days in total, right? So obviously I'm talking to her, gauging her like body language, how she's moving, and I'm seeing certain things. I'm like, yeah, nah, that's not cool actually. Yeah, nah, that's a little shaky. I told her to leave. Remember, if I didn't have this experience at all, I'd be like, I'm gonna go over the ride. I'm gonna get her an apartment. I'm gonna stay with her and marry her.
This guy's contradicting himself all over the place. You don't need experience to vet a woman. You don't. All this, you need sexual experience to vet a woman is bullshit. It's just an excuse to be promiscuous. You don't. You can vet a woman just by just looking at her and talking to her. You know what kind of woman she is. If she's sexualizing herself online, why would you even go there, right? This guy's just contradicting himself all over the place.
For long term, I would have been totally destroyed at that point, right?
Yeah.
But I caught it and I deaded it right there. So even though, yes, I did fall into that trap of even being in the situation itself, getting rid of her and getting her out of there, if I didn't have the Noah fall, I would have been completely destroyed. So I think, yes, I did mess 100%, but the level that I was actually messed up wasn't that catastrophic in that sense. That's what I would say. No, is it right? No. But that's it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. So why? I mean, I'm curious. You've said multiple times on this podcast that you love, and you like dealing with it.
My new name is the Whisperer, apparently.
Okay,
but I'm not saying it's a good.
He said if I didn't have that experience, I would have gone along with the ride. I would have got an apartment and I would have stayed with her a long time. He's still trying to justify it. He's still trying to make excuses for involving himself with a woman that he knew sexualized herself online. Getting the girl pregnant and telling her to go and get an abortion. The only thing his experience with women led him to is to act out his lustful desires and murder a child in the process. He did not need to have sex with her to know that she sexualizes herself online and it's a red flag. He did not need to have sex with her to know whether she has a good personality or not, or what she believes in. He did not need to have sex with her to know whether she was a good woman or not. This is nothing more than an excuse to have sex with girls and then leave. He wasn't trying to vet, he was trying to have sex with her. That's what really happened. You don't need to have sex with a woman to vet her. And look what happened as a result. He got her pregnant and he got exposed. Nothing that's happened was good for him. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Peace.